Collaboration is absolutely critical. The enormity and complexity of the challenges associated with energy transition means no one company can be successful going it alone. One of the reasons we like the Hydrogen Council is we have opportunities to find those potential partners and leverage best of skill sets, including forming coalitions to advocate for sensible policies.
The climate change issue, decarbonization issue, is too big for one company or one segment to tackle. So having that cooperation throughout the supply chain and including the private-public combination is absolutely crucial to work.
The energy transition is not something simple. It's actually not even one transition. It's a multiple of transitions that we have to go through, and the challenges are so complicated. Can be done, but everybody has their role to play. So there's a role for private companies, there's a role for authorities, there's a role for governments, because we also need the supporting legislation and rules and regulations in order to get into this new renewable economy.
It is paramount. We need all the actors to be able to work together so that we can scale the projects, de-risk them together, and be able to accelerate the hydrogen economy.
Collaboration is absolutely essential. We need a stable legal framework. We need clear long-term expectations what costs will be.
So at Ballard, we often talk about what we call the 3 Ds. So development, demonstration, and deployment. So we recently signed a contract to supply a customer, Solaris, a European bus manufacturer, with 1,000 fuel cell engines for 1,000 fuel cell buses in the European market. So it's a great example of partnering with a company, leaning forward together on our cost structure to go from demonstrations, where you have a couple of buses at a demonstration site, now to 1,000, where you have some sites with over 100 fuel cell buses.
I can share a few. One of which would be in the field of sustainable aviation fuel, where we've worked with our international partners to create the very first certified jet-to-fuel product, which we have demonstrated during COP28 in Dubai.
Well, I have a very good Franco-German partnership with Air Liquide. Together we are co-investing through a JV in a gigafactory to produce electrolyzer stacks for green hydrogen, with the target to be able to produce more than half of the EU target by 2030. So 20 gigawatt.
We signed an MOU together with Kawasaki Industry about exploring the potential of ship transport from hydrogen from the Middle East to Europe, where we just recently in the Middle East signed an MOU with Masdar in Abu Dhabi to produce the hydrogen. But now the hydrogen has to get from there to Europe, and that's exactly what we are pushing forward and where we collaborate with Kawasaki Industry.